Good morning and welcome to our thought for today. It's Monday, it's the 6th of February, it's sunny, but guess what? It's freezing. So I hope that all is well here with you. We're going to begin by reading from a beautiful book, Jesus Now by Leslie Brandt. And the theme for today is Accumulators or Stewards. And we're drawn to the New Testament Christian Bible, to the Gospel of Luke, in chapter 16, verse 9. And I tell you, make friends for yourselves by means of unrighteous mammon, so that when it fails, they may receive you into the eternal habitations. And this is what Leslie shares with us. Christ, in one of his parables, relates how some people who are not of his kingdom invest their wealth in ways that serve to secure their existence upon this world. They see to it that a portion of their material riches is used for the welfare of others. They are wiser than many of those who claim to follow Jesus. Christ does not condone some of their motives, which may be selfish. But there are times when their actions are more humane than the actions of many who confess his name. Some of these people even discover that serving their fellow beings brings more satisfaction than accumulating possessions for themselves. One does not enter God's kingdom by generously sharing his or her gifts with others, though a person may thereby benefit by the love and devotion of those whom he or she serves. No one can come to the Father, Mother, God except through Jesus, the cosmic Christ. However, all who come to him and become a part of his kingdom will accept their calling as stewards and joy into the stewards of God's great gifts, and utilize them to bring light and joy into the lives of God's creatures. They will find their greatest joy in serving others, because in serving them, they know that they are truly serving God. What you have acquired and accumulated is not yours. All the good things that have come your way have come from the hand of a loving Father, Mother, God. While they are given to enrich your life here upon earth, they are also granted for the purpose of enriching and blessing the lives of others. When, however, you make God's gifts the objects of your loyalty and devotion, they take his place in your life and become a curse rather than a blessing, and may render you ineligible for that life and kingdom which he has prepared for you. In that event, you are in the midst of your grand accumulations, truly and eternally poverty-stricken. And you can read more about the theme in Luke's Gospel, chapter 16, verses 1 to 9. So let us just reflect and pause for a moment on the two words, accumulators or stewards. So just be still as we come into the presence of God and ask ourselves today, does my wealth take away my peace, God's peace? Do I serve my wealth? Is my servanthood out of control? Or do I share whatever I have with those who are in need and give generously to God's children who are hungry, in need? Let us invite, invoke, and call upon the cosmic Christ, for the Holy Spirit of God to come upon us and to give us the strength to discern, what is God's Spirit saying to me today? Am I someone who accumulates wealth and hoards it selfishly, or do I share it as a loving steward? Only you can answer that. But material wealth is not something we take with us when we cross over. As my Glaswegian granny used to remind me as a little boy, she said you came in with a bare butt and you leave with a bare butt, and there's no pockets in your shrouds. So you might accumulate a lot of wealth, expensive pictures or art collections. You may have the state-of-the-art transport, the best of clothing, but you can't take it with you. You leave it behind. And the question to ask of your heart today is, do I accumulate or do I share? I want to thank you for joining me for this short reflection for today, and I look forward to your company again tomorrow. And for those who wish to join me for morning prayer, it begins at 9 a.m., which is another 15 minutes. But for now, many blessings. Namaste, Shalom, Inshallah, Paxet Bonum, OmShanti, Solo di Caritas, Salam Alaikum, and may the peace of all that is sacred to you open your heart to discern what is God asking of you today. What is God asking of you to do today?